Welcome back. Welcome back. So, on today's episode, we will be discussing the energetic aspect of this month of August of the year 2023. I've been asked to do a higher perspective reading using oracle cards. You will be seeing on the screen the images of the cards that have been picked, and we will be giving you an channeled and intuitive reading of said cards for the month of August 2023. Understand that this is to provide insight on what the energies will be providing and how it can benefit all concerned. So we shall begin with the theme for the month. Jennifer will be channeling Orion, which has been added to the Council of One Zion. I am Orion, and I am here to provide insight on what is to come for the month of August of the year 2023 on planet Earth of this timeline and dimension. We shall begin. So we begin with willpower. There is great power in surrendering your will to the will of God, the divine. There is power in knowing that all is taken care of. There is power in having faith and understanding that control is no longer necessary. There is always power in surrendering. For your will is thy will. Have the strength to remember that you don't have to control everything. That the only thing or things you have control over are your thoughts and your responses and reactions to events and circumstances. Surrendering your thoughts, your mind, your behavior, your actions to the divine makes it so that there is no need to monitor every single thought, behavior, and action. For by surrendering, you enable us, the divine, to do your will, which is complete happiness and peace. Know that when you surrender and relinquish power of the thoughts and actions. You are, in fact, gaining power in peace. Your thoughts may be selective now, as they are being plucked one by one, for you have commanded that they are now purer, more positive, less intrusive, directed by light. Be aware of them. Be aware of your actions, for your actions derive from thought. Allow grace to take over. Be submerged in the presence of the divine and know that you are in stillness, pure light. That is your power. So the second card is closure. And I chuckled a bit because it's the continuation of July. So in July, and I know we're not in July, this is August, I know. But in the month of July, we were told to be aware of everything that would come up to the surface, that a lot would be revealed. And many of you have received revelation of past memories, past circumstances, past hurts that were never dealt with. And these were meant to be reconciled in thought, in mind, within the heart. Therefore, speaking of forgiveness, which is a very touchy subject for most humans, it simply means letting go and blessing the situation for what it is. For all situation bring forth good. And many will respond by saying, how can that have brought good to me? In the moment, still dwelling in the past, it is difficult to see that it has provided good. When looking further, you realize that it has provided good. It has provided blessings. For all situations provide blessings and good. The circumstances are always there for you. Things happen for you and not to you, for they have been assigned by you before coming here to journey on this plane, on this earth. So know that all things that were brought up to your awareness in the month of July of the year 2023 are now providing closure to many of the questions that you had. You are now finally closing the door behind all these events, which you have thought had provided hurts, despair, agony, suffering, pain, emotionally, physically, psychologically. In these moments They contain jewels of wisdom, for they have provided greater perspective, higher perspective on your journey here. So today and for the following days to come of this month of the year 2023, you are to observe the blessings of each and every one of these situations and circumstances, for they are here for you. By letting go, you allow yourself freedom to receive the good that comes with peace, peace of mind, serenity in all aspects of your life, complete allowance of blessing and good to come forth. And that is what the year 2023 and the month of August provide for all who choose to see it as such. The following card being the sun. Bathe in the light. Simply bathe in it. Surround yourself with it. Allow it to bring you warmth and comfort. Observe it. Meditate on it. Breathe and allow it. Soak in the light of God. That is the sun, providing light codes, energy, and warmth. And that is the light, providing notion, wisdom, comfort, joy, happiness. Again, all the blessings that come in journeying here on earth. Observe, pay attention, listen to the heart of your soul, which is providing greater light to you here on earth, longing to go back home and knowing that this is a temporary home to be enjoyed in fulfilling the assignment that was provided forth to all of you. Bathe in the light. You do so by meditating. You do so by breathing. You do so by dwelling in love. Keep these ideas and meditate upon them. And know that the sunshine rays come upon you whenever you dwell in the light of God. They may be provided by a lyric of a song, poetry, or sacred scriptures, a book, a television show. They all speak to you of the greater wisdom of the divine. Pay attention. Seek it, and it shall come forth and reveal itself to you. There'll be mostly confirmations, sweet, sweet, sweet notes of love. Mostly confirmation that you are not alone, that you've been heard, that we've been observing and listening, accompanying you every step of the way. Seek the light. Focus on it. whether you see it in the eyes of your son or in the stroking of the hair of your lover, or feeling the beautiful breeze. Focus on that, for this is the song of life. This is what it provides to you: light, wisdom, greater understanding, higher perspective of this life here on earth, of your true nature, which is divine. Focus on the light, bathe in it. Let yourself be wrapped by it. The next card, Wilderness. Did I say wilderness? That's not even what's written on it. It says wildness and electricity. Wildness and electricity. Having the sun card and the electricity card, side by side. We understand that both are connected, obviously. For by focusing on the light within shines brighter and brighter and brighter. Understand that your humanity, your physicality is a conduit for the expression of the divine, which is light. And as the faucet or the electricity cords within you, being a conduit, you allow this light to transform you and everything around you, your entire environment. When you focus on obtaining water from the faucet without understanding how it functions, you still do know that when you turn the knob, water will come out. You know that the faucet is simply a conduit to receive the water. So are you, a faucet for the divine. And when you focus on the light which traverses your entire vessel, you know that this light can only continue to circulate within and around you by simply focusing on the light. Simply focus on the light. Allow it to be. And when this does happen, you are full of energy and vitality. You are full of ideas. You are full, complete, and whole. And you are able to manage things that you believed in the past to be difficult. The difficulties now become minuscule hurdles, almost nothingness. For you have outgrown the phase of believing that such things are dramatic and immense and believing that they take over your life. You are now at the level of light. For you know you are light, you become light. Not that you need to become it, because you are already it. You have a greater understanding of your power, and you are able to direct it. Like, how do you call those? I need to find it. It's the word. I'm going to find it. Like a conductor. You are able to circulate, direct this light like a conductor. Because basically you're the conductor of your life, you're the architect of your life. I have to say that this is not surprising at all. So to close the cycle, to end the cycle, we end up with the card volcanoes. And just above volcanoes, it says power. The lava of the volcano is deeply rooted to your root chakra. It speaks of safety, support, groundedness, with knowing that you are safe, whole and complete, surrounded by love, supported by your spirit team and everything that comes with it. You become grounded in the power that you are. For where you stand, God is. The divine breathes, lives, expresses through you. So where you stand, God is. So emerges from this knowing, and we emphasize on the word knowing. So emerges from this knowing great power. You finally stand in your power. For you allow the divine to express fully in its fullness through you, in your life, in every aspect of your life, because you have surrendered it all to the divine. So this month is about celebrating your power, grounding yourself within your power, knowing this power, not only having it as an intellectual understanding, but a complete embodiment of this power. It is an experience. Oh, my bad. It is an experience. Sorry for the noise. You are now fully standing in your power. You no longer simply understand it at an intellectual level, but it is now ingrained in every single cell of your body. and your entire environment. Power. Power. Your power doesn't stem from external things. It stems from within, in the knowing of what you are and what you guard within. Power. Simply power. So they're asking me to pay attention on the numbers that appear here. So on the sun card, you see number 6, on the electricity card, 36, and on the volcanoes card, 9. So simply said, 6, the sun card and the electricity card. Electricity is simply 6 times 6. So whenever I'm being guided to look at the numbers, I'm always guided to go to this book that I always refer myself to for the numbers. And I always ask, even for the cards, I always ask before, what does it mean? What are you trying to say through these cards? I always ask and check with one Zion, but this time I'm checking with Orion because Orion is here. And Orion is telling me that 6 is the number of home, of regeneration, of staying still for a moment before doing anything else. It's just nurturing to yourself. Just focus on you. Be aware. Be gentle. Care and have compassion for yourself and others. Allow this moment in the year to be about you and your loved ones, having compassion for your fellow human beings, fellow soulmates that have been here with you, going through the motions and surrendering to their assignments. Have compassion and be gentle with yourself. Love every single aspect of you as you focus on the light within. Give yourself love. And whenever you catch yourself thinking that you're doing something wrong, bless this aspect of you with love and tenderness. Be loving. Give yourself loving kindness. And as you do, you will bring it forth. Bring it forth to others. Be gentle. Be gentle. Be gentle. So whenever we are looking at numbers, numerology, when a number is, for instance, 36, you have to add the components of that number. So 3 and 6 gives you 9. So we're looking at the number 9. And number 9 significance is that it embodies the knowledge of all the numbers that came before it. It's wisdom. So when you focus on the light, when you give yourself this attention and loving kindness, you find yourself gaining more wisdom from your experiences because you are looking at everything from a higher perspective now. This higher perspective coming from your soul, from your higher self, from your spirit team, but always coming from within. So, wisdom, that is the word, wisdom. And with wisdom comes from all these experiences, from journeying here. That's what it is. And that's why it lights up even brighter once you have acknowledged that from these experiences, only good could come. You're seeing the good. You're seeing it, and that's the wisdom that you've acquired from each and every one of these experiences. And if we look specifically at the number 36, specifically, this is what we get. So they're asking me to read this to you. It says, this is the creative trio where all the arts are represented. The 3 is the writer, 6 is the voice, and 9 is the stage of drama. It's the conclusion of everything. So you've gone through the experiences. You were bitter about it, hurt, sad, convinced that wrong was done to you. Convinced, so convinced that you had nothing to reproach yourself, that you were perfect in the situation and everybody done you wrong. You can tell that I'm speaking out of experience here. And then you sat later on, which was July 2023, and all of these came back up, thinking that you have dealt with it. Realizing that it was still weighing in your heart, on your heart, that it was still occupying space, rent-free, in your mind, and that you had not let go of it, of the hurt, of the suffering, because you believed that it was bringing something forth, that it was blessing you in some way, that you were right in holding on to the hurt, the bitterness, the anger, or whatnot. By the way, it doesn't help any one of us to hold on to these hurts and suffering and whatnot. Finally, you let it go. Finally, you're coming to terms with the fact that you saw it all wrong. That even though the person hurt you, they were bringing a great message and lesson to you. Even though you believe that they've done wrong, you know that you had part responsibility for the circumstances, situation, and events. Again, I'm not talking about all things, and we could go even deeper into these subjects, but listen, you take it or leave it. You don't have to accept what's being said here. You don't have to accept it. You take what you need, what resonates with you. You let go of whatever doesn't. And maybe later it will all resonate with you. For the time being, this is what it is. And if you're okay with it, you're okay with it. If it doesn't vibe with you, please let it go and don't come for me. Okay? I'm just saying. Because I can see some of you being like, what's she talking about? How dare she? Listen, take it or leave it. So now you've come to terms that you had part responsibility for it, because you are responsible of everything that is being created in your universe. Because you are a co-creator in this environment, in this play. You're the main character, you're the lead, and everybody else have secondary roles. Now, in the event that hurt you, you allowed them to be the lead, and you allowed yourself to be supporting actress or actor, when in fact you're the lead, giving them power. And now the reason you're angry, mad, or whatnot is because you did not pay attention at that time to stand in your power, because where you stand, I am is always, right? So this speaks about your co-creative power. You are co-creating with the divine at all times, every single moment. There is not a moment that you are not creating. You are always creating. Your purpose is creation. Experiencing your co-creative nature. That's your purpose. That's why you're here. Just to experience your co-creative nature is divine expressing itself through you at all times. So with the divine being the lead partner in your life, you create everything, every single thing. And this is about you knowing now that you have this co-creative power. You have this creative power within you. It has never been lost. It has always been here. You are now holding it tight, holding it dear, and knowing that you are specifically here to create with us, with the divine, angelic realm, other realms, whichever you choose. You are here to create. And we've been sent forth to align with you and partner with you in this co-creative nature. Always call on us to provide aid in creating. And whenever you need insight, simply ask. We always answer. Now it is time to pay attention to the answers. We answer in several ways. Again, we will reiterate how we do. Through song, through numbers, books, and shows, everywhere. Through sequences, we answer. Simply pay attention and be aware. We are always here. Okay? Don't ask me who that was. I don't know. And now, last but not least, did I speak of that one? Yeah, I did. We did speak of number 9. Flipping pages. Sorry. Yeah, we did speak of that. So, um, y'all, I'm sorry about all the noise I'm making. I believe this is it. I don't believe there's a last message. Is there a last message, Orion? Do you have anything else to add? Nope, that is all. That is all Orion said. So we're not talking about energetic surge or anything like that. It's nothing like July. Nothing like July. This feels more restful. This feels more calm. It is calm. Calm waters. Oh, please don't say before the storm. Don't say that. Oh, no, after the storm. Okay, we're good. We're good. After the storm. Calm and quiet after the storm. All sunshine and everything. Okay, so this is it for your August I don't even know what to call it. Is it energy update? Is it higher perspective reading? Is it intuitive energy forecasts? I'll we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We'll see what title we'll be giving it. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know what to call it. I just know it's August 2023. That's it. So I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know if it's something you like. Um, I've been guided and pushed to do this way because I had to work through my own ish about oracle cards and tarot cards. It was revealed to me in July, and they've persisted with me at the beginning of this month. And finally, I've realized, you know, where I was standing on the subject and that I had to release. And at the end of the day, I mean, it helps you. It helps you. You receive insight, guidance. That's what matters. It's none of my business what you do with it afterwards. I just know that this is what I was called to do at this very moment in time and space. And whatever is next is next. And if it resembles this, well, it does. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. I choose to go with the flow and allow the divine to take complete control of my life. And I know it sounds weird. It sounds weird to me, but it sounds weird. I know, but this is what it is right now. And for the rest of my life, actually, because yeah, I've been told and I've been shown, and I cannot deny it. Isn't that a song? And I don't know. Anyways, thank you for listening, for watching, for being here. I appreciate every single one of you. And thank you for allowing me to be in your space, honoring me with your presence. And know that this is for all concerned, for the highest good of all, for this month, and for everyone watching. So thank you very much. Blessings. And have a lovely day, afternoon, evening, wherever you are.